Hey guys, what's up? It is ItsAnnaLouise and welcome back to another video. Today's video is one like I've never done before. I'm super excited just to sit down and talk to you guys and film this video. I will be inserting footage and pictures throughout, so don't worry, you're going to get to see a whole bunch of different betta fish throughout this video. But today's video, I thought it would be fun to sit down and compare all of my betta spawns that I've ever had. So if you have ever wondered like if I have a preference on a betta spawn, like which one do I love the most, which one do I not really like, and just kind of my thoughts over the 5 betta spawns that I have had so far. So of course I do have a 6th in the works, but of course they're just babies, so I can tell absolutely nothing about how they're going to look like as an adult yet, other than the fact that they are koi, so we will obviously not be including them. But with that being said, if you want to know what I rate my betta fish from my favorite to my absolute least favorite spawn, then make sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, let's hop right into the video. Alright you guys, so if you're new to my channel, you may not know that I do have 5 betta spawns that I have bred, raised, and sold all myself, and I have been doing this now since 2018, and I definitely have opinions on my favorites to least favorite, and I just thought I would sit down and talk to you guys about it, since my 5th spawn has completely sold out and has been sent out to their forever homes, which by the way is a long overdue thank you. I want to thank you so much to everyone who purchased a betta from me. I hope you're happy with your new friend. And I have obviously officially sold out back in October, around the beginning of October, and have finally gotten the fish, of course, all shipped out to their brand new home. So thank you so much for supporting Mother of Bettas, my betta fish business. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you guys love your new bettas. But of course, with that being said, I obviously have opinions on all of the bettas that I've had. So let's go ahead and start with my favorite to least favorite. So what we're going to do first, we're going to start with my number 1 favorite spawn. So, are you ready? Do you have a guess? If so, guess before I say it. My favorite spawn that I have ever had is my very first spawn I ever did. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that for many different reasons. Leo, I'm filming, son. Okay, that's gonna be off center now. It's just we're gonna be in a different location because he just tried to take my camera down. All right, so as I was saying, my first spawn is my favorite spawn for many reasons, and the number 1, he was at it again. Anyway, the number 1 reason that my first spawn is my favorite spawn is because it was my first. I will always have just a special place in my heart for my very first spawn, because it was amazing. Honestly, truly so amazing just to finally see success with breeding. And I had 64 babies that spawn, and it was a magical time. It brought me so much joy. Of course it still does. I'm just saying, like, the very first time, just experiencing everything for the first time, and I had such a big spawn. It was just absolutely like magical, and was obviously the door to me continuing to breed, and it just blew me away. Everybody who wanted to fish, it always blows me away, everyone who wants to fish, and I just really appreciate that. So my very first spawn will always hold that significance to me because it was my first, and I did get my beautiful, wonderful Sundrop and Shane Dawson from that spawn. So if you have not been around for that long to know that I had Sundrop, who was the mascot of my channel. I loved him so much. He literally disappeared into thin air out of my Fluval Chi a couple months in, well, no, not a couple, quite a few months into me actually having him in the tank, and it was just a really weird circumstance. But that spawn gave me Sundrop and Shang. So a lot of you probably do know Shang, who was number 3 jarred. Sundrop was 17. I literally remember their numbers and everything. Shane Dawson was very important to me. So yeah, and of course they were placots and they were kois, but they were more of like a really fancy marble koi, like with colors such as like blue and yellow. Some I got true like regular koi, some I got the blue and yellow fancy marbles, some I just got marbles. I had so much variety in that spawn that there was really something for everyone there too, and I just had the most differentiation, which I obviously really appreciate, and I just thought they were all so beautiful. Like I said, true kois, I had the yellow and blue, I had like mustard gas, I had, like I said, the regular type of marble, and yeah, I just really love them. They were great, and that is my number one pick. So my number two, second favorite spawn would be actually my second spawn. And no, this is not going to go in order from like first to last, but my second favorite spawn is my second spawn I had, and that is because I saw a lot of beautiful color differentiation with those as well. Now these were regular half moons, so not placottes. Placottes is short fin. These were regular half moons, and they were just so stunning. There were so many different pastel colors. We had unicorn looking colors in there. I'm trying to think. They were truly just like the whole rainbow of colors, and I loved the pastels in them as well, including we had Kudo. I got Kudo out of that spawn, and if you've been here long enough, Kudo was all cellophane, and I love an all cellophane Betta. So we got a really awesome mixture, and that was obviously my first spawn that was not placotte, and so they held a very special kind of just place in my heart, and I really love them. So that is my second favorite spawn that I have done. So now we have 3 left, and the third favorite of my spawns is my Dumbo Betta fish. So the last spawn that I actually did, okay, this is gonna get tricky. So obviously I have the babies that are growing up right now. Just ignore them for a second. I just shipped out placottes, but the one, like before the ones I just shipped out, were my Dumbo Bettas. I had a pineapple male, and then I had a lavender violet female, and I honestly, what just stuck out for me with that spawn were the Dumbo ears, and I really loved them because it was something different, and a lot of you guys really love them as well. And it's actually quite interesting because Dumbo is one of my least favorite types of Bettas, weirdly, oddly enough, but I just thought they looked magical. They were beautiful. I got a lot of like rose gold and violet out of that, so it wasn't like the color differentiation with those. I think it was really solely just how much I loved the big Dumbo ears on them, and you guys loved them as well. So I thought they were just special and unique and really pretty, and that's why I would choose them as my number 3 favorite. So now we're down to the last 2 from favorite to least favorite, and the 4th favorite. And now this was hard, you guys. Like, it almost would make me want to say that they're my third, or my third, but I will explain why they're not. My 4th favorite spawn that I've had is Pennywise's spawn. I know that's probably quite like surprising. I mean, I'm sure you know I love Pennywise with my whole heart. He was a great Nemo Koi Betta. Now this spawn was my Nemo Koi Betta spawn. The dad was Pennywise, mama was Kathleen, and these guys were regular half moon. Now the problem with this is, and like why I would choose them as number 4, is only because the majority of them didn't switch into koi until I sold them. So I only had a couple of koi like that were already changed when I sold them, but a lot of them waited till they went to their new homes. And I got lucky enough that a lot of my customers did send me pictures when they changed at their house, and there were so many Pennywise twins. I was like so shook. So many beautiful fish out of that spawn. So if they would have changed before I sent them out, I would have definitely chosen to be higher up. But since they waited and didn't let me see them change while I had them, I just have to bump them down. But they truly were beautiful. All the ones who changed into koi, like my heart would just, it just fluttered every time I saw their pictures. I'm like, they look so beautiful and so much like their father and mother. And yeah, but I just have to give them the 4th place spot because they didn't change while I had them, which really sucked. And I'm really hoping my new spawn does. But I guess that means you guys know who I would choose is my last and least favorite spawn, and that's the spawn I just sold. I know the title of this video is really harsh, and I don't want to say that I hate them, but I was definitely disappointed with this spawn. I had the mother and the father, a super gold and a super black, and out of all of my fish, They all basically came out red and blue, which are, you know, primary colors, red and blue. They're gonna be the most dominant, and that's all I had. I didn't have any really to look like the mom and the dad. There was like a Cambodian style, so that's just like a creamy color, like an off browning color with them. But really all I got is red, blue, and just like that kind of, not cellophane, but that Cambodian creamy kind of color. That's the best way I know how to explain it. I'll obviously insert references here. But yeah, I was definitely disappointed in that. And so because my spawn didn't even come out how I wanted it, I lowered their price even, just because I wasn't completely happy with them. So I even made them cheaper than any other that I would normally do, just because I wasn't even happy with them. And yeah, like, I mean, that may be harsh to some. I don't know if people would think that's harsh, but I really didn't vibe. Like, I just wasn't close with them. Do I love them, and was I thankful for them? Of course, but they just didn't turn out how I wanted them to, and I wanted, you know, some gold, some black, some differentiation, and all I got was like red and blue and nothing wow. And with the koi, you know, a lot of them, they will start out as red and blue, but of course, because they are koi, they will change later in life. But ones like these, I don't know if they will ever change, or if they do, of course, they will just be solid. But it was just really disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I was disappointed for quite a long time over this spawn, just in my head. But, you know, they all did go to great homes, and I'm very thankful for that. Do I still love them? Yes. I'm not saying that, like, I hate them and I'm so, like, not grateful for them, but they are my least favorite. And yeah, that's just truly how I feel. But that is it. Yeah, that is how I would rate my spawns from 1 to 5. First spawn being my favorite, second spawn being my second favorite. My third place would go to my Dumbos, fourth to Pennywise's Nemo Koi babies, and fifth to my most recent spawn. So yeah, that is it for today's video. Stop what you're doing now and comment down below your favorite, from favorite to least favorite, because I really want to know. I'll be so curious to read that in the comments, so definitely let me know down below. And other than that, I want to thank my patrons as always: Jeremy, Maddie, Davis, Mercy, Janae, Casey, Vicky, Mel, Natalie, and Steven. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being a patron. If you want to be a patron, the link will be in the description box down below. It helps me out a lot, and you guys get a lot of awesome perks. Other than that, please make sure to give my video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers, and I cannot wait to hit that mark, you guys. Oh my gosh. It would mean a lot to me if you would come join the family. You can do that by hitting my face right up there, and you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right over there. And like I said, it would mean the world to me if you would do so. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!